have you ever wondered about the significant prophetic supersign that is Israel's rebirth as a nation? As we delve into this fascinating topic, we'll explore the biblical predictions that depict the regathering of Israel as a global event. Prophets such as Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Hosea, and Zechariah wrote passages that foretold a time when the Jewish people, scattered across the world, would return to their homeland. In a remarkable turn of events, we've seen the establishment of the modern state of Israel, and Jews from countries specifically mentioned in these ancient texts have begun to return home. This lends credence to these prophetic words written thousands of years ago. However, these events are merely the tip of the iceberg. They represent only a partial fulfillment of the prophecies, the complete fulfillment of which will see Jesus reign on earth as King of Kings from Jerusalem on David's throne. The complete manifestation of these predictions, which includes not only the physical return of the Jews but also the return of Jesus Christ to earth, is still on the horizon. The unfolding of these prophetic signs promises to be an event of epic proportions. Did you know that Jesus himself prophesied the destruction of Jerusalem and the Second Temple and scattering of the Israel nation? Let's delve into Luke 21, verses 20 through 24. Here, Jesus foretells a time of great distress and dispersion, a prophecy that would come to pass in a terrifyingly literal sense. In these passages, he describes a situation where Jerusalem would be surrounded by armies, its inhabitants led away captive into all nations, and the city trampled underfoot by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. To understand the magnitude of this prophecy, let's examine the historical account provided by Josephus, a first-century Jewish historian. Josephus gives a graphic description of the siege and subsequent destruction of Jerusalem and the Second Temple. The Romans attacked from the north, building platforms to level the hill and provide a base for battering rams. Despite the attempts made by the Judeans to counter these attacks, the city fell. The temple was razed to the ground, with no stone left on another, just as Jesus had prophesied. This was a time of unimaginable devastation. The once vibrant city of Jerusalem, the heart of Jewish religious and cultural life, was reduced to rubble. The Second Temple, the epicenter of their faith, was destroyed, leaving no trace of its former glory. The prophecy culminated with the scattering of the Jewish people among the nations, their homeland left desolate. This catastrophic event marked a crucial turning point in the history of the Jewish people. But what if the destruction and dispersion were not the end of the story for the Jewish people? Let's pivot our focus to the subsequent regathering of Israel, a prophecy that was also voiced by none other than Jesus himself. He employed the parable of the fig tree to illustrate this profound event, using the tree as a symbol for the nation of Israel. The fig tree, in biblical terms, is often used to represent Israel, and its budding refers to the resurrection of the nation. In the Olivet Discourse, a conversation between Jesus and his disciples, he foretold that the rebudding of the fig tree, or the rebirth of Israel, would take place after the destruction of the temple. This prophecy was not merely about the physical return of the Jews to their homeland, but also signified their spiritual awakening. It was a promise of restoration, a regathering from all nations where they had been scattered, a global homecoming, so to speak. The establishment of the modern state of Israel and the return of Jews from specific countries mentioned in the Bible are seen as partial fulfillments of this prophecy. However, it's believed that the complete fulfillment, including the religious and political restoration of Israel, is yet to come, with the complete fulfillment seeing Jesus reign on earth as King of Kings from Jerusalem on David's throne. To put it mildly, Jesus' return will be an epic event in which Jesus himself will destroy the enemies of Israel in order to bring about a complete fulfillment of prophecy. So obviously, the significance of Israel's rebirth goes beyond the physical realm, but represents a spiritual rebirth for Israel as well as for the whole world. Moreover, the fulfilled prophecy of the Jewish people being regathered from their scattering across the globe is a powerful symbol of the enduring spirit of the Jewish people, their resilience and perseverance through centuries of unparalleled trials and tribulations. More than that, it's a testament to the fulfillment of biblical prophecies. It's a reminder that even in the face of destruction and dispersion, the story of a people, their faith, and their homeland can continue to unfold, just as prophesied over 2,000 years ago. Israel's rebirth is a testament to the enduring spirit of the Jewish people and a fulfillment of biblical prophecy.